What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Mind and Co Yoga. My name's Kayla. Honey, the pup is not wanting to participate today. It's okay. I am going to teach you 5 handstand drills that will improve your handstand, believe it or not. And these do not involve a wall. A lot of drills you see are going up against a wall, but before you even do that, you got to build strength. So this tutorial or these drills are really, really good for those beginners who are either afraid to get upside down, don't feel like they have the strength to get upside down, have never done a handstand in their life, or if you have done handstands and you bring it back to the basics because you feel like you're plateauing, this is great for you. So get on some comfy clothes that you feel comfortable wiggling around in, and let's strengthen. All right, first things first, you have to warm up your wrists. Your wrists will hurt when you start handstands. They're going to be sore. It's okay. It's natural. How often do you put all of your body weight on these little sticks, right? Okay. Clasp your hands together. And with our neck as well, we're going to take little circles. We're going to do 5 each direction. Feel all the cracks and cranks. One more this way. And then we switch. Go on the other way. If your wrists are popping or neck's popping, that's okay. We have 2 more this direction. Perfect. And back to center. Just got a little dizzy. Just realign. All right. Turning sideways, sit onto your shins. And we are going to do some seated cat-cows just to warm up our shoulders and back. So inhale as your arms reach over your head. Arch your back for cat or for cow. Gaze goes up. Then exhale and round. This is just to warm up the spine. Okay, switching between these two. Inhale as you arch up and expand. Exhale as you tuck and round. This isn't part of the strengthening. This is just going to help your body actually get into the strengthening drills without, or minimizing at least, aches and pains. Okay, one more. Exhale, round. Perfect. Now for correct position, a lot of the times in yoga or really anywhere else, you hear that you want your shoulders away from your ears. Okay, instead of them up here, you want to bring them down. All right. In handstands, it's a little bit opposite. You want your shoulders to be pressing the floor away from you. So your shoulders are actually going to go up towards your ears. So from the front, it'll look like this. From the side, it will look like this. All right. Pull your biceps back towards your ears so your side profile can stick out on the side of your arm. Okay. So think about flexing your hands here, pulling your shoulders up, squeezing your biceps in. Once you feel this, I want you to look up at your hands. All right. This is what our upper body is going to be like in handstand. Awesome. Our lower body, I'm going to move up so you can kind of see lower body more. All right. So if my hands are up, when I look up, a lot of people arch their back like this. They're looking up. They're trying really hard to put your shoulders towards your ears. You want to tuck your tailbone. All right. As if there's a wall on this side and you are flat up against the wall. Tuck your tailbone and then move up. So you're almost like in this concave, almost kind of like a hollow hold. All right. We'll get to that. It's foreshadowing. So tuck your tailbone while you pull your biceps back towards your ears. And to tuck your tailbone, really engage your glutes. All right, that's what your lower body looks like. Let's get strengthening. All right, the first drill that's super important is compression. Even if you're not doing a press handstand where you start here and you shift all of your body weight into your fingertips and go up into a handstand like that, you still want to be able to compress yourself to kick up into a handstand, okay? And when we enter handstands, we are not going like your typical gymnast where you go, you start up and then go, okay? We're going to help ourselves. Less movement, the better. We actually start on the floor and kick up from here. But to get to this position, it's a lot of compression. A lot of people have a hard time even touching their toes like this. So a drill that is very important to get here is these little compression walks. So start in your downward facing dog, lift onto your tippy toes, gaze in between your hands, and try and take 10 tiny steps up to your hands. Okay, stopping whenever you can't walk up anymore. While you're doing this, keep your arms straight, your shoulders towards your ears. And then when you feel like you've gotten to where you can go, step back, downward facing dog. I recommend doing this 5 times, 5 times times 10 steps. You're slowly shifting your shoulders over your wrists. You're putting a little bit of body weight onto your hands at once. You're practicing compression and flexibility. You can pause the video if you need to do a couple more, but those compression walks are going to help you compress and feel what it's like to shift just a little bit of your body weight over your hands at once. All right, drill number 2, the foreshadowing. Remember that? Yeah, we're gonna do these hollow holds. So you're gonna lay on your back. No, we're not doing Shavasana. I know that sounds nice. Your arms go by your head. Once again, lift your shoulders up towards your ears, biceps in towards your ears. And then you're going to squeeze everything you got like you have a giant, like a giant beach ball from your hands to your feet. And lift up. Oh, push your lower back into the floor as much as possible. If you need to, you can move your hands behind your head. Hold here for as long as you can, and then release. And then you can begin again. Take an inhale. Exhale, hollow hold. Do about 5 sets of these. Pause if you need to. And then come down. All right, I know we're moving along really fast. So like I said, if you ever need to pause the video to practice, please do. You can take notes, write these down. Drill number 3. Get a table, a chair, a couch, a tree, whatever you have to put your feet on. And let's do half a handstand. All right, for this drill, whatever you have, you want it to be about hip high. Place your hands out in front of you and walk your feet up onto your prop. Here you want to walk your shoulders or your wrist underneath your shoulders. And you want to create a box between your back, the floor, and your prop and your legs. So 90 degrees between each. It might be a little hard to see if you actually are at 90, so you can, of course, film yourself and see what you need to do. But one thing that will help is pushing your chest towards your legs, your biceps towards your ears. And hold here. All right, next we have a super simple drill for drill number 5. I don't want you to worry about getting into a complete handstand. This is going to familiarize you with being upside down and make you more comfortable. What you do is you're going to start in as close of this fold as you can get, okay? One leg goes towards the sky. Keep your hips square. This is what an open hip looks like. You see both hip points. I want you to close your hips so you only see one hip point from the side, okay? Bend into your supporting leg, and you're going to just gently kick off. I do not want you to bring your supporting leg to meet your floating leg. That's not the point of this. The point of this is to just get you familiar with being upside down. So, hands on the ground. Your leg up here is going to be kind of navigating your hips over your shoulders, and your bottom leg is going to be giving you power. You're just going to be making this little L shape. You don't have to hold very much. You're just going to be pushing off, seeing what it's like to be on your hands, even for a split second. Of course, do equal reps on each side. And for your final drill, number 5, it is similar to the hollow body, but it's actually going to help strengthen your back as well, because a lot of what people don't know about handstands is that you need a lot of back strength. So what you're going to do for drill number 5 is move into a high plank. Okay, your glutes squeeze in. I want you to push the floor away from you, so create a lot of space in your back. And then you're going to sink your scapula. So you see, I visibly lower and then exhale, push up. All right, maybe you can only do 10 of these or 5 or 2, whatever it is. Do about 5 reps of those, okay, with, of course, a break in between. All of these drills and tools that I gave you today are going to help build strength in your shoulders and wrists. People think you need a shit ton of core strength to do a handstand. That is true, but it's not the only type of strength that you need. You need it in your wrist, your shoulders, your back, and actually even having some strength in your hips helps tremendously as well. The hip strengtheners for handstands will be in another video, so stay tuned. But go ahead, practice these and track your progress. You might not feel the progress happening, but I encourage you to take a video of day 1 today, and then maybe next month after you do these 3, 4, 5 times a week, take another video and you will be able to visibly see the results. Even if you're not increasing your hang time, I bet you will see your posture in your handstand improving, or your confidence improving, or your strength improving. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know how it goes.